I don't have my grandchildren with me, so I'm going to say it myself. Please join me. Chapter 100. And in this most auspicious day, and I'll explain soon to you why, let us give some tzedakah. And Torah, Tfilah, tzedakah on this day of the 9th of Kislev, the 9th day of the month of Kislev, in the year 1827, the Hebrew date 5588, the Mitteler Rebbe. The Mitteler Rebbe was the son of the Alter Rebbe, named Doivber, passed away. Actually, he passed away the same day he was born, but at an interval of 54 years. He was born the 9th of Kislev in the year 1773, which corresponded to 5534, and as I just said, he passed away on the 9th of Kislev, which then was the November 16th, in 1827, exactly at the age of 54 years. A lot can be said about Mitteler Rebbe, but today I would like to share with you a thought on the parsha of this week, and I should say really a tiny little thought of approximately a 10-page essay, Mamar discourse, of the Mitteler Rebbe on the story of Yaakov's fateful meeting with Esav. What's the story? So we read it in the parsha. Vayishlach Yaakov malachim lefonav el Esav achis aretz Seir de Edom. Last week we learned how Yaakov, after 20 years, finally left his wonderful father-in-law Lavan. Wonderful, obviously, in quotation marks or in brackets. And now he is going to his fateful meeting to his twin brother, who hates him, who vowed to kill him. And as the old saying goes, when Esav tells you he loves you, take it with a grain of salt. But when Esav tells you he wants to kill you, trust him. He really means it. So Yaakov knows now the time has come for him to meet up with his brother. In Kabbalah terms, Lavan represents the pure whiteness of godly energy above all levels. Yaakov, explains Kabbalah, has transformed this already. Has transformed that energy, that godly energy which Lavan used for impurity, he has now brought it into the fold of godliness. As it says, Vayishak Lavan es banav. That Lavan embraced, he kissed his children. In other words, he gave over. He accepted that Yaakov's superiority, that Yaakov transformed him. Now Yaakov is going to meet his brother Esav. Esav, if we remember the discussion there was about why Yitzchak wanted to bless Esav, because he had energy, godly powers from the world of Tohu, extremely high levels. And Yaakov felt that the time has come now to garner these powers of Tohu, strength, into a positive way, just like he achieved with Lavan. So Yaakov sends him a message through angels, embodied as human beings. And he tells him, I lived by Lavan, Garti there as a stranger, and Garti says, Gimel Reish Tov Yud represents Taryag Mitzvah Shomarti. I've kept my 630 mitzvot. And it's time for you to recognize that. And then it says the following. Vahili, I amassed, shoyer v'chamoyer, ox, donkey, tzoin, sheep, ve'eved v'shifra. And servants, male and female servants. The Mitteler Rebbe asked the question, why does he start with shoyer v'chamoyer, tzoin, and then, which are animals, the animal kingdom, and only then does he speak about the human, Eved v'Shifra. So just a tiny, tiny little thought. Tzoin explains the Mitteler Rebbe that refers to excitement. Tzoin, Tze'eno Reno. Tzoin also refers to, he explains, breaking out of his own environment. A little sheep always tries to jump over the fence. Fence always has to be pretty tall for the sheep not to jump over. It means passionate success, passionate forward going. Shoyer v'chamoyer, ox and donkey represents carrying a heavy yoke. Yaakov Avinu says, first of all, to succeed in our godly path, first we have to accept the yoke of godliness, submission, represented by ox and donkey. Then you can start jumping forward. And then you come also to human, transforming the person's intellect. So Yaakov had achieved all this, and therefore we're asking Hashem today, Yaakov represents the third temple, the third Bet HaMikdash. How about doing it today, such an auspicious day?